Upbeat intro music fades out. Okay, let me ask you this. When's the last time you heard a football legend call a modern striker one of the last physical center forwards? That's not just praise, it's a wake-up call for how the game's evolved. Harry Kane scored 2 belters for Bayern against Atalanta last week, but the real story here isn't the goals. It's the love letter Luca Toni, a literal World Cup winning number 9, sent to Kane's tactical DNA. And honestly, this exchange might reveal why Bayern's spending habits make more sense than we thought. So Kane bags a brace, sure, but he's gushing about his second goal being a career highlight. Let me pause here. When does a player who's scored 250-plus career goals call a random Champions League knockout goal one of his favorites? Because this wasn't just a tap-in or a rocket from distance. It was the whole package: balance, technique, timing. The kind of goal that makes purists nostalgic for an era when strikers were sculpted from marble, not molded into hybrid playmakers. But here's the twist: Kane's not some throwback relic. He's redefining what a traditional center forward can be in 2026. Luca Toni calling Kane the best center forward in the world hits different when you realize Toni's peak was during that 2006 World Cup era where target men ruled. But he's not just passing the torch here. He's sounding the alarm that modern football's obsessed with false nines. Think about it: Haaland's a battering ram, Lewandowski's a poacher, but Kane? He's the total package. He drops deep, he presses, he links play, and he finishes with both feet. So when Toni says he's in love with Kane's game, he's basically admitting the Premier League's tactical diversity forged a striker no system can neutralize. But let's zoom out. Why does this matter beyond Bayern fans celebrating a 10-2 aggregate win? Because Kane's career arc is quietly rewriting how clubs value strikers. When Tottenham held on to him for a decade, critics called it stagnation. Now Bayern's paying homage to that Premier League grind by making him their record signing. And get this, his favorite goal confession isn't just ego. It's proof that elite strikers still crave artistic validation, not just stats. That's why Toni's praise cuts deeper than usual pundit fluff. It's a veteran recognizing that Kane's bridging generations, not just scoring goals. Here's the hidden layer. In an era where data analytics wants every forward to be a 90th percentile XG machine, Kane's reminding us that football's soul still lives in the 18-yard box. His second goal against Atalanta? Textbook poaching, but with the technical finesse of a midfielder. It's like he's saying, yeah, I can do all the trendy pressing and linking, but watch this. And Toni, of all people, gets that duality. That's why Kane's response, coming from a top number 9 like you, feels like mutual respect between warriors in different footballing dimensions. So what's next? If Bayern's building a post-Robben era around Kane's hybrid brilliance, maybe we're witnessing the death of positional football, or its renaissance. Either way, when a World Cup winner calls your playing style special words, you're not just a striker, you're a movement. And honestly, that's the kind of narrative that makes me think we're underappreciating how Kane's rewriting the striker manual right before our eyes. What do you think? Does the Premier League's grind culture produce the only strikers who can adapt to every manager's dream system? Let's unpack this in the comments.